Hey, it's Katie, and welcome back to my BookTube channel. It is day 3 of Bookmas, so I will be talking about my favorite authors that were new to me this year. And these are like my top 5, but they are in no particular order. Number 1, we have Tomi Adeyemi, who wrote Children of Blood and Bone series. And what I love about her writing is that she incorporates her Nigerian culture into the novels, because both of the books in the series that I've read, they have very rich culture and talk a lot about the history behind their culture and the things that are happening, which I really enjoy because I feel like not a lot of books go that deep into it. And I also love that her books take you on an emotional roller coaster. It was genuinely the most invested I've been in a book. I was super excited and relieved in certain moments, super heartbroken in others, and kind of angry and frustrated at other parts. And so it basically covered every emotion, and it was just great. I had to take time at the end of reading it to process my emotions, which doesn't usually happen to me. And it was just so good. It's dark and intense, but there's still some lighter moments. I just love everything about her writing. It's just so good. Number 2, we have Sabata here, who wrote an Ember in the Ashes series. And I loved the way she went about writing the descriptive passages, because typically in books I kind of skim through those or skip them altogether, but the way that she was describing things, I read every word in the whole book, and that's something I usually don't do, especially because it's a pretty thick book. But I think that goes to show that she's such a good author. And I also loved the pacing of the book because it's told from dual perspectives. And even though I can kind of tell that they are love interests, you really have time to get to know them individually before they meet and before they start to work together in the book. And I just really liked that she took her time with developing their relationship. Number 3, we have Stephanie Garber, who created my favorite series that I read this year, Caraval. And I love that she walked this thin line between fantasy and reality to where I didn't even know what was part of the game and what wasn't, just along with the characters. And she was able to create characters that I rooted for. Even the one that was supposed to be a villain, I still ended up really enjoying Jax. He was such a cool character. And as you know, I'm obsessed with this whole world. I want her to keep writing as many things as she can in this world. And this is the series that got me back into reading. So I feel like I just have to bow down to her and thank her for that. Number 4 is Jenna Evans Welch, and she wrote Love and Luck, Love and Gelato, and Love and Olives, which I haven't read that one yet, but I definitely want to pick that up because she is my favorite author in terms of books taking place in other countries. She really is able to get into the culture of these different countries and find things that aren't typically well known and things that aren't technically touristy. And that's what I love about it. It's not just, visiting the Eiffel Tower or some big landmark that people would go to see. It's the little things that locals would do in those countries that I love. And her writing is just so charming and brings these places to life and makes me want to travel there even more. So I just really love reading all of these travel novels by her. And the last author I want to talk about is Casey West, because her books are just a breath of fresh air. They're kind of small books and they're quick and easy to read, but you still feel very fulfilled. They're still paced really well. And I just love that even though a couple of them are a little cliche, it's done in such a way that they're still worth reading. And really, I don't know, it's just a good time, and I'm left feeling super happy when I'm done reading them. Those are my top 5 authors that I was introduced to this year. I tried to keep this video to the authors I've read multiple books from, because there's definitely other authors I loved, but I'd like to read more of their work before I decide that they're my favorites. Day 4 of Bookmas is a bookshelf scavenger hunt, so you can look forward to that. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and make sure you click the notification bell so you know when I upload next. Thank you guys so much for watching. I can't wait to see you in my next video.